Hello everyone, my name is Kimberley, and for those who don't know me, I channel the beings of the light, and these are beings from the divine and galactic realms of light. So today we are going to be doing a trance channeling of Thoth, and this is a Patreon channeling. So for those who've joined up to my Patreon, they've sent in their questions, and I'll be doing a Q&A right now with Thoth, and I have my friend and colleague off to the side who'll be reading out these questions. So for those of you who want to participate in future with these channelings, you can find me on my Patreon channel at www.patreon.com/Beings of the Light with Kimberley. Okay, so now I'm going to go into trance, which means I invite Thoth to come within me, and then he actually speaks out of me. So when I trance, my eyes are open also. Okay, so I will see you all on the other side. Hello everybody, I am Thoth coming through Kimberley. Hello to you. I am pleased to be coming through in this way. Many of you have known me in the times of Egypt and Atlantis. However, I exist beyond these dimensions and these times. And in these civilizations, I am always with you, but I am very different to how you perceive me as. I came here to your earth. I brought forth these esoteric teachings in your terminology. These were the teachings that taught you about how the universe works. These consisted of many teachings from our world and beyond. These teachings consisted of what you know as universal laws. These teachings allowed you to connect more to us, for you to realize what is beyond your, we would say, illusion in your terminology of reality. What is really going beyond what your eyes can see. I brought forth these teachings to assist you to connect more with us, with all of the oneness that exists. I came forth to assist in the great awakening that did occur in Atlantis, but I am there, and I've come through for many different civilizations and different times. And now it is the time of great awakening once again. We are all coming forth for this knowledge, and we are coming forth to remind you of this knowledge that you already know deep within. It is about remembering this knowledge. So I'm coming forth in this direct manner to you. However, you already have this knowledge within, or your ancestors had this knowledge. Through living as a human, many of you forgotten this knowledge. But we are here to assist you to remember this. And it is the time now in this great awakening that this knowledge is coming forth again through me and through others. And we are pleased that we are able to come forth in this direct manner. And I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you. How will I know when my higher self is speaking to me?
Your higher self. You are always connected to your higher self. It is about trusting that inner voice, that part of you that connects to the oneness. It is your source part of you. It is through here where you connect to your higher self, through all of oneness. You are whole. In a way, there is no lower, there is no higher self, there is just oneness. Many people throughout your time has given different terminologies to different aspects of who you are. And different stories, we would say, that is within this illusion. And this was necessary to explain things in certain vibrational ways that people will understand. But you are now at the level to realize there is just oneness. You do not need to know there is a higher self or a lower self. You are but one. You are but whole. It is just about going within. You may call this an inner self. It is the same as your higher self. You access all of this from going within. That source part of you, that is the oneness. And yes, within you, within your divine blueprint, there is aspects of all the different lives you are living and have lived. But you are whole. And going within, yes, you can access these individual, we would say, aspects of you, but they are one within the source part of you. This is what you are doing now. This is what you are doing, remembering who you are. You are integrating all these parts within you, fully, consciously integrating them. You are one and you are whole. You already know of some tools to do this, such as meditation. It is about going within, connecting to your heart. Yes, the mind can get in the way. The ego, the human mind, can get in the way. But understand that it's all working in unison for you. Your thoughts that come to you in these processes are there to show you there is resistance. It is there to show you there is fears and limiting beliefs in certain areas of your life. It's not just quieting these thoughts. It's about seeing why these thoughts are there. Analyzing these thoughts. See where the fear lies. As you do this and send compassion, you'll be able to connect more inwards. Without the thoughts of the mind, you're able to go within. As you transcend the ego, and as you're able to work through these fears and belief systems, you are able to connect in the stillness that is you, and you are able to receive communications to you. Of course, depending on your vibration, it might take practice to differentiate what is guidance, what is the ego. When you quiet your mind, when you go inwards, when you connect to the heart, you will receive the guidance. Trust it. Start writing. Sit there. Start writing what comes through. When you start, it might be perceived as something silly and it may not make sense, but this is the process. Thoughts of that you cannot do this. Thoughts of resistance. This isn't you, this is the ego. With time, you'll be able to differentiate. And you'll be able to trust the guidance. It is just going inwards. It is not out there. It is all contained within you. Recognize that you are powerful. And that you are whole and complete. You have this capability, all of you do. Just go within. Trust the voice. The voice will be one of love. Thank you.
Thank you. Are dimensions a part of duality? And do you exist outside of time and space and dimensions? Could you please elaborate on this?
From a higher perspective, the way to explain how reality works, sometimes it is explained that exist is different dimensions to get your head around what is occurring out there. But in reality, there is just oneness. Because you live in a duality society, because of your thinking is still in this mode, sometimes it is explained in this way. However, you do live in a wholeness, in a oneness. It is more individual dimensions. It relates to your vibration. Due to your vibration, you explore reality in different ways. You perceive reality in certain ways. Compared to someone else that could be sitting next to you. Their version of reality could be different. It is all in relations to their vibration. They are viewing reality within the illusion. They are seeing what is occurring in society. They are seeing dualistic notions of wrong and right. But in relations to your vibration, once you have that higher understanding, you are able to see through this. And you are able to see that what is occurring is an illusion. It is a dream. This is not wrong. You chose this. You wanted to expand in this environment. This is all the dimensions are. It's just your vibration being at a higher level, we would say. But these levels are only explained in this way for you to better understand in your current perception. As you do the work and go within and access your divine blueprint more and more, you'll have more rememberings. Some people chose not to be awake fully, and that is okay. They are still on their path. This is why it does not matter if someone is on, we would say in your terminology, a lower vibration compared to someone else who's on a higher vibration. Because they're all here for different reasons. And it relates to what they chose to explore here. It relates to their divine purpose. Some people expand faster than others because of this. It is about having compassion for those who still see the illusion and the dream that is reality. If they want to wake up, they will. Those of you watching this have chosen to remember. So all you have to focus on is not which dimension you are in. This is just a gauge to put a label on which level you are in your vibration. But focusing too much on this, you will start comparing. You will start judging lower dimensions as wrong. This is the danger here. This is still the dualistic nature that many of you still live in. I mean, it gives some insight into what is occurring. However, just know, it does not matter where you are in your vibration. Because it's all divine purpose where you are. You are here, you are watching this. So your vibration will always continue to rise. You may experience wobbles. You may dip back into the illusion and then dip out of it, and that is okay. And that is okay to live in the illusion because it is fun. You chose to be here. Explore this reality in every way you choose. It's fun to know what is really occurring but still be in this illusion and play the game because this is why you were here. So do not compare yourself where you are in your vibration. There are many factors as to where your vibration is. To heighten your vibration, it's about peeling back the layers of fears that you have, these limiting beliefs. But you chose to explore these and you chose to transcend these in its own divine time. You chose your parents. You knew you were going to be put in a certain trajectory. The people around you that you're close to are playing roles for you for certain reasons. They may be instilling more fear into you for a reason. There's a reason for everything. They're all there to assist you, to raise your vibration, and to teach you. This is why you were here. So focus more on just raising your vibration to the speed that is destined for you. One fear at a time, one limiting belief at a time. You practice going within and being in the present moment, and you'll be able to notice and be aware of these fears that you have and these limiting beliefs that allows you to remain in the illusion and not be conscious of it. It's about seeing higher perspectives to all that occurs and understanding, remembering who you truly are, that you are being of love, acceptance. Anything else that you see as wrong, that you see something needs to be judged, is not who you truly are. Thank you.
Thank you. That was such an exciting answer. There is a question. Can you please discuss why it is important to know that sound was first and then light? And can you discuss in the mystery school the teachings of the use of sound and touch and their purposes?
Sound is energy. Light is energy. It works in unison. It does not matter what comes first. It works together. It is one. Both sound and light contains source codes, energy codes. Sound is powerful in its vibration to allow the creation of things. Your universe was created with sound, but also with light. It is a union. One cannot happen without the other. But light is energy. Light can manifest in many different ways, and so can sound. It is about utilizing and understanding these different aspects within these elements. But yes, in the times of the mystery school, there was much knowledge about this and learnings about the different elements. It is about being conscious and understanding that everything is energy, everything has codes. Light and sound are transformative. They allow so many things to be created. Perfect health, expansion, manifestation. Many of you are remembering certain abilities in relations to these aspects. There is much to be explored in this area. It is about experimenting, going within, experimenting with sound and different types of light, trusting that it's powerful, making the intention why you want to use these elements. Remember that through all sound and light, it is but source code. It is the creation of all of who you are and all that exists. These codes can be used to transform your life as it did to transform the universe. There are many different ways you can use these elements. Much more than we can go into today. But I ask you, experiment. but use this from within. Do not look for outside sources. These codes can be accessed from within. Make the intention. As you make the intention, you imprint these source codes. Everything can be imprinted with your intentions. Speak the words of your intentions. Using sound is more powerful than mentally saying it. Make your intention, imprint these codes. What will you use the sound for or the light for? What kind of light is within you or can be accessed with you? It's very exciting. There are many different ways you can use this. And we are with you to assist you creatively on these directions. Thank you.
Thank you. Which brings us to the next question about singing light codes. One viewer is asking, I have received guidance to sing light codes to the forests and to the waters of the earth. I sometimes feel a much stronger pull towards the highly forested areas where the waters flow very rapidly. Is there a reason for this? Why am I called on upon areas?
You have a connection to these elements. Some people are just drawn differently to different areas of nature. The earth spirits are close to you and they are assisting in your ascension. As you sing, you are communicating with the oneness. You are receiving their codes. You are communicating it back to them. It is a conversation that you are not conscious of. Sing. Do whatever brings you joy. If that is singing, if it is dancing. As you sing, you're receiving these codes and you're allowing it to flow through you. As you vocalize these codes, it brings more power, brings more creation, brings more manifesting power. It allows the ascension and healing process to be expanded. It allows your vibration to be expanded. You are experiencing oneness. Oneness with the nature that's all around you. You can do this anywhere in nature. In any environment, however, it resonates with you deeply. You are able to access your Akashic records within your divine blueprint more easily in these areas. So stay with that. There is a reason for that. Explore this. If it resonates deeply, trust it. Open your heart as you do it. Allow these codes to flow through you fully as you vocalize these. You are communicating that you are ready for more. You are declaring your connection. You are expanding. If you wish, record these to give you evidence of how powerful they are. All throughout nature, there exists spirits within the oneness. And they are always communicating to you, singing to you. Many of you are not conscious of this. By you intuitively able to sing, by you intuitively connecting, you are expanding. As you connect, your vibration is rising. It is beautiful. Practice, continue connecting with the oneness. Explore this special connection. Thank you.
The technology that was used for wireless energy back in Egypt, did it relate to crystalline grids, or was the energy moved along the ley lines of the earth? Or did we make sure that the energy did not interfere with the grid?
Throughout your history, there were certain technologies used. Wireless technology, crystals. In Atlantis, I assisted in their transition to crystals, but these crystals were not of the earth. These are from other worlds, and these crystals were put in certain locations to assist in your connection to us. It was used, you can view it as a communication system. But now in your society, you are at the level and at the vibration that you do not need these anymore. These particular aspects of technology. But wireless technology, in your terminology, and different communication systems was used throughout different civilizations, like Atlantis, like Egypt, and all different civilizations in your history. Ley lines are already used, especially in your native communities. They are already used. In Australia, the Indigenous culture is one particular culture which is the oldest surviving cultures in the world, and they use this readily. They put forth healings, communications through these ley lines, and other native cultures of your world also practice this. So ley lines do exist. It is known in different cultures on your world about the power of ley lines. It can be used in unison with ley lines and wireless technology. But these are very advanced concepts. We use this on our world, and outside of Earth it is used. However, it's not necessary in this current time for this process. Ley lines already exist, and with time, different technologies will come in to advance your connection with the oneness, with the universe. Technologies will come in to assist you traveling beyond your world, beyond your universe. In your terminology, parallel universes, it all exists. When you are ready as a collective, it will come. This is all you need to know. You do not need to focus on the past. It all happened for a reason, in its own divine time. Yes, advanced technologies were used in your perspective of history, but it was needed for their expansion at their time. You are at the level now where you don't need much of these technologies that were used in your perception of the past. Because it is all within you. It is a time to explore these travels, these communications by going within. And when you as a collective have advanced enough in this mode of understanding and of living life, traveling the universe, communicating by going within, then you're ready for next stages. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you personally have to go through reincarnation and ascension?
All beings, no matter where we came from, no matter what world we come from, we are always ascending. Let's just say our vibrations are different to yours, as we are not of this earth. But we chose to come through in our world and not on your world. In our origins. For other reasons that does not relate to you personally. However, due to our expansion, due to the knowledge that we had, due to the understanding of oneness, we brought these teachings to you. Every being in the universe and beyond goes through their own level of expansion. It may look different to yours, as different universes have different universal laws in your terminology. So how we go about expanding our vibration may be different, but it's still a process. Our level of remembering is different to yours. In all of the worlds, in all of the universes, there are different levels of, we would say, amnesia in your terminology. Earth is one of the few worlds where the veil is thick, we would say, but you knew this coming in here. In other worlds, like ours, there is an instant remembering of who we are, what is beyond the illusion. However, there are different reasons for our evolution and different methods for our evolution. What's important is the evolution process for you in your world. We are one, we are connected, and we are here to assist in your remembering. Thank you.
Thank you. Another question here. What is the correlation between the new Earth and 2027? I have heard that 2027 is a likely point of contact. If so, what will that look like?
There is already contact, my dear. Do you mean in the public knowledge that there's contact? What is this? This is contact. There's already been contact throughout your history. We are here with you. I'm coming through Kimberley in this, we would say, non-direct way, if you compare it to those of us who walk among you in our true forms. We are here amongst you. You see us in our skies. Many of us are walking with you. There is no time. We are here. It all depends on so many aspects when you are ready as a collective for it to be public knowledge. So the date does not exist, as the future does not exist. It all depends on you as a collective when you are ready. We are already coming through in ways like this, through people. We are already in communications with your government. There is much fear there. Your collective is not ready. But this is why this awakening that is occurring is happening on an individual level. For those of you who know of our existence, there are many of you who already have contact with us. As this knowledge expands, this knowledge will expand through small groups. And then it'll get larger to a point where you will not be able to deny us any further. Do not expect we'll be coming forth in your third dimension in your terminology. Coming forth in our spaceships. This will not be for your highest good. This way of contact is not for the collective's highest good at this moment, as there is much fear still in your society. It all depends on you. There don't has to be a mass knowing that our existence is here. People will know when they are ready. There is much changes on your world right now, as it is the Great Awakening. Do not think to the future. Be in the present moment. This is where your power lies. If you feel inspired to spread the knowledge of us in other ways, then do so. If you wish for the existence of other beings from other worlds to be knowledge in public spheres, then do so. Do whatever you're guided to do. Do not worry about the future. The collective will know in its own divine time. Thank you.
Thank you. This will be our last question from the subscriber. I'm curious about the best way to teach children about being in the moment and connecting with their inner guidance. I want to know how to manage teaching meditation to children who are exhibiting very little attention span and memory capacity. Thank you.
With your children, you may not realize they are actually more advanced than you. They came here naturally with the higher vibration. You do not have to teach them anything. They already know. They are getting used to the physical reality, and of course, as they slowly go into the veil of illusion, they start to forget who they are. There can be resistance here, and this is shown in their behaviors. Don't worry about their attention span. They're expressing who they want to be in this life. They do not want to conform to society. Why change them? Why force them into society norms? They are different. They know who they are. They are more freer. What can you learn from this? What can they learn from this? Society has put rules and regulations to how children should behave. What is normal behavior? What is not normal? what is healthy, what is not healthy. No, their vibration is much advanced. Allow them to remember in their own time. Do not force them to be anything that they are not. As parents, as caretakers, our belief systems, ways that were brought up, are passed through to the children. This is not necessary. You feel like you are helping them. They need help. You feel like they need guidance. All the guidance they need is to connect more to their inner self. Get them out in nature. If it's hard for them to meditate, get them out in nature. This way they connect to the oneness. It's through joy. Let them be in joy. Let them play in the forest. Let them play in the water. It is through joy that all our vibrations rise. Place them in nature as often as they want. This is how you do it. Recognizing that they have the answers. You will feel inspired. You will receive guidance if they need guidance to assist them in this remembering and quietening of the mind. If you are still and do not let your fears and limiting beliefs get in the way, you will get the guidance to assist them for their highest good. It may not make sense. It might be different to what society does. But you were able to see past the veil of illusion. You know that they are advanced already. Listen to them. They are wise. Do not perceive them as less developed. They are not. On an energetic level, they are much more advanced. See them as this. They do not need to be fixed. They need to be loved and nurtured and encouraged that they have the answers. They have the knowledge. Encourage them. Encourage them to go inside. Yes, it might be hard with the human brain development. The ego is still being developed. And because of this, there are certain control systems, you would say, that prohibit certain methods that adults maybe can use. But they can transcend this also. It's about remembering who they are. What do they find the most joy in? Let them concentrate on something they are joyful in. This allows to tap into their vibration. What do they love to do? Allow them to talk to you what they love most about life, about who they are. It is about boosting their confidence, knowing that they are perfect, because they have all the answers. This is you are as a mother, as a carer. This is all you need to do, is encourage them to go within and reinforce that they are perfect, they are whole, and they are complete. They do not need to change for anybody. If they feel joy in nature, then take them out in nature. But even this isn't necessary. It is about joy. If they have a desire for meditation, then yes, going into nature is the best way for children. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to come forth in this way. Many exciting things are occurring on your earth. And we are all here for you. All the guidance, though, is within. If you want to connect more with us, connect more within. It is just oneness. You have all the answers within. We will assist you in this guidance. But remember, you are powerful. You have these abilities. And everyone is perfect and whole. There is no separation. And we love you. Farewell. Well, hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, how was that experience for you?
That was amazing. Amazing. And very light-hearted and inspiring at the same time.
Good. All right, everyone. So this obviously will be up on YouTube. And like I said, if you want to get involved and participate this way, you can just find me on Patreon. I'm also on Facebook, Beings of the Light. We have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe also to our channel so you can be updated with all the different videos. All right, well, take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.